Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. This is a look at a game called Hope's End. This is a strategic tower defense roguelike game with an emphasis on using active abilities, which we'll learn about in a second. The game is releasing in early access today when you see this video, and I'll have links down below to check it out on Steam. Check out their Discord, which you can access through Steam as well. And let's dive in here and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Shall we? So, we have an AI. Also, before we dive right in, thank you so much to Explorers Guild Games for sponsoring this look. Really appreciate it. It looks like we got a couple of specializations to choose right now. These guys just did an open playtest like a few weeks ago and are now going into early access. So they seem like the type that are going to really take feedback and try to make changes based on those suggestions. There's a lot to take in on these menus, but just to summarize, you've got a couple specializations, a couple of difficulties associated with that, and then when you start to unlock more things in your Armory, Research, No Hope section, or Some Hope sections, you'll get access to these different specializations as well. So, let's just jump in here. The main thing with Frost is we're going to lock down our enemies. There's some combos that I found where if you have you can cast like a rainstorm and then a cold snap, and that will freeze people in place, and there's other stuff you can do to like further enhance that. It's pretty cool. But let's go into Frost and let's learn what the game's about. Despite the loss of global communication, science and technology have continued to advance after the collapse, pushed forward by necessity, biochemistry and robotics especially. Okay, so right off the get-go, bunch of things to keep in mind. We've got a remaining timer top right. We're going to try and survive that. This is like associated health pools with all of these things. Let's go ahead and try to build a barricade here where it's suggesting to do that.
Those trash cans you built, or we'd really be in trouble.
Enemies are going to be spawning from all the blues.
You, but I'm ready to save the world. And
We can
today.
spend 10 resources here on single-use kind of things, and then turret costs go up rapidly as we build them. So, for example, if I was going to place... What kind of turret do I want here? Slow turret, mortar turret, or inhibitor turret? Let's go mortar turret here.
Ooh,
I feel like the turrets are probably the best thing to invest in early, because you get consistent damage output instead of just spending on these one-time use things. We also have to pay attention to where enemies are spawning from. Right now, they're all coming in through here. I am going to go ahead and put down a mortar turret here also. And then the cost, like you can see, keeps going up. So we got to keep that in mind. This is the amount of our ultimates. Our ultimates are 6, 7, and 8. Time Stop, Vortex, and Cataclysm. And then here's our active abilities at the bottom as well. So now we have people entering through a bunch of different places. We have people from the east here, and by people I mean crawlies, okay? We got crawlies, and that's a little bit of a situation. Let's make it rain a little bit here. It rains on the entire map. And then you can actually, you know what I'm gonna do here, a little bit of advanced technique, no big deal. I'm gonna throw down a little vortex situation. We're gonna get these guys all in here while it's raining, and then I'm gonna drop a little cold snap on them. Let's make sure it's raining again. I'll drop a cold snap. Now they're stuck in place. And if I had something awesome to follow up with, I could do that. I can time stop if we want, but let's just hold off. I'm going to wait until we get to... There we go. Let's go ahead and place a mortar turret here. Now we can also invest in our mine so we can increase the amount that it's outputting. We have a little bit of a situation here. These guys have to be stopped at all costs. He's an early one, so I don't have to panic too hard here. We also have people coming in down here, so I'm gonna need a turret sooner rather than later. Let's upgrade the barricade. We have this thing here, so that's fine. And it's gonna create a little maze-like situation. Let's take a look at some of the other barricades we may want to improve upon. Something here is fine. And I think that's good. Okay, so let's take a look at our other things here. Instantly gain extra energy and 2 times energy regen lasting for 3 seconds for every minute that you survive. Purchase charges of energy infuser at the Hope's End build screen. We have that vortex that we saw. We have a time stop. We can stun all enemies. And we have a cataclysm. We gain a charge of this if our research outpost survives the first 5 minutes of the game. I kind of want to put a slow turret here, maybe. And then we've got a slow and some damage. So we're stacking that a bit. I don't know if it's good habit for us to replace the turrets that we already have in place, but we'll see as we go. Let's throw in an inhibitor turret. Spend the required resources to build an inhibitor turret that permanently reduces the regen and armor of nearby blighted. Okay, let's stick with mortar turrets for now. And I think we're in an okay spot. Our research outpost has taken some damage there. Everything else is fine. And Hope's End, which is down here, this last stand, little concerning. Don't know how that's gonna go, but let's see what we can do here. I only
says they have something called a cataclysm ready for you. Oh, you wonder what that button does.
So that's our cataclysm that she's pointing out.
Right?
Yes. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Okay, power station is getting hit. I do need a turret here. And now I'm going to go into our mining output. I'm going to start speeding this up pretty aggressively. It's going to cost me a lot, but I think that's fine. Earlier, the better. So yeah, I only got to dabble in this for about 10 minutes, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go in with what I have. So we do have one basic attack that uses our energy here, just for extra damage. And every time I hit it, it's literally spamming a water bolt. But you can see my energy is dropping pretty aggressively there. And I may want to consider that. We can do the rainstorms again. I actually like this approach of kind of setting up a bit of a freezer situation. This would be much better, I guess, if I was doing it in range of a mortar, but we can do this. That'll do. Okay, how's everything else looking? This area seems fine. It seems good. We have people approaching from the southeast and the west. Yeah. Yeah, we do. That's a thing. I'd probably go turret here. I think this is fine. And what else do we have here? We have Shatter. Shatter's all frozen enemies. So if I were to do something like, let's look at this. This guy's destroying them a little too quickly for me. Okay, so let's set up a little thing here. We're gonna go Rainstorm on 2. I'm gonna toss this down. Make sure that we get this. This guy's pretty strong. Okay, so we have the Rainstorm. I missed it. We have the Rainstorm. We're gonna freeze, and then Shatter just instantly annihilates them. So we should be actively doing these things a lot, I think. And I can spam this across areas and then Shatter like that. So that's cool. I'm trying to explain this as I go, but there's a lot to take in, so hopefully I'm not missing too much. I think our kill streak is the amount of kills we get without taking any damage, if I'm not mistaken. Let's look for any other permanent upgrades, actually. We can upgrade the turret at 325. Let's do that. Okay. This is being handled, it seems, right here. All of our stuff is in place. That's good. I can probably just be spamming this more. This combo of, like, freezing these enemies and shattering them seems insane. And then when I get them back, like, I get so much energy coming in. It's very strong. However, we are on an easier start here, so I'm not gonna get too excited. And I still have to survive another 5 minutes, so we'll see. When this hits 375, I'm gonna look to upgrade some of my turrets. I should get a turret down in here. Like, this turret's kind of doing all the work. Let's go ahead and do a mortar turret. And then if I was gonna combo this, we do like a slow turret and a mortar turret, right? Like this one's doing the slow for us, I think. This one's doing some of the damage. But in this situation, we'll put our slow over here eventually. And we are getting enough damage even through these bigger units. It's not like one of those prime bosses that we saw, so we have to keep an eye on that. This seems good still. Next upgrade is at 425, so let's be chill. We'll make it rain here and help out a little bit. And snap. Freeze, freeze, freeze. snap. Okay. Now, we do have the Cataclysm, which just kills any enemies on the map. I'm probably gonna wait, yeah, like, for one of these big guys. Actually, we're handling it pretty well. This guy is looking a little bit sketch. I'm gonna upgrade a barricade here. Now, it's not just freeform build wherever you want. It's build on the spots that are allocated. But let's go ahead and throw down number 8 here, our ultimate. And as you would expect, everything's deleted. When we take out those big prime units, we get this prime DNA. I'm at 425 now. Where did I say I wanted to do this? This looks like the ultimate place we need to be defending. So maybe I'll upgrade some barricades there, and there, and there. And I don't see any other, like, turrets or anything. So I may have to change our mind there. Let's upgrade this turret. Now we're at 475 for the next upgrade. Let's rain, freeze, freeze, snap. Let's go energy infuser. I don't know if that matters. It's probably going to be much better to use when I'm low. And these abilities, at least the ones that I'm looking at.
No, we're under attack.
Yeah, I do. Where am I getting attacked? Yeah, am I missing something? You can click on the station names to navigate through them if you want. Because it is intense navigating everywhere. Freeze, 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 snap, love. Let's go. Okay, so that seems fine. This guy is capable of taking a beating, and he's got that regen. So if we had, like, an inhibitor turret here, maybe that would be better. Let's freeze and snap. It's interesting that you can freeze any type of unit, it seems like, and pull that off, which is pretty cool. It's very strong. We have the time stop if things get sweaty. Okay, we're up to 602. Let's look at upgrading whatever we can over here. So it looks like it goes from like a base color to blue to red. I don't know if that's final. All the icons are gone, so maybe. Okay, we have 2 minutes left to survive. I feel pretty good about our current sitch. We got a supply drop available. Where is it? Right here? Okay, cool. That brings our supply score up. We'll take it. Shatter. What's this guy doing? I don't even know what he was doing. Okay, are we cool? Are we cool? These guys are getting through a little bit. This, I think, is a very good introduction. It's still, like, there's a lot to take in. But I'm interested in seeing the next difficulty. And I think managing stuff is going to become a little bit more intense. I can just cast the Cold Snap. Freeze all wet enemies in the area. Frozen duration will not count as long as the enemy is wet. So you have to make sure that it's raining before for it to be valuable.
You do know we're under attack, right?
Well, I at least like to think I know. Yeah. Power station. This one's been getting hit, and I'm not sure why. Let's upgrade this. I'm probably just spending too much time looking at the other ones while it's getting slammed. Okay, 46 seconds. 46 seconds until what? I have to imagine that this is going to get slammed here at some point. Maybe that's during this, maybe not. Okay. Power station's fine. No need to panic. We should at least be using these on the guys with the big health bars, right? This is heavily inspired by, like, StarCraft 2 Arcade, I believe. And, yeah, you can feel that. Because it's not about just setting up turrets and waiting to see what happens. It's very reliant.
Great job!
Sick.
I knew you could do it.
It's very reliant.
Files on what to do in the case of complete annihilation.
on using the active abilities. So that's something different for me. It's not like I don't play a ton of these type of games, and this is like, I like that it just throws me in here. Okay, as you grow in power from optional missions, prime knowledge, and increasing star level of abilities, you can ready yourself to face off against even the fiercest blighted in the worst conditions. Check out the No Hope tab to see the challenges that still lie before you. All right, let's take a look. You can always make the game harder. Yeah, sure we could.
Welcome to the Armory. This is where you can use your experience in killing the filthy blighted to our advantage.
Oh,
As you
neat.
kill more and more of them, you will unlock greater power and customization. Don't forget to check back here often to see what new power awaits.
Yeah, that's cool. So every 3,000 kills, select one augment each unlock level. So we could say like Water Bolt, energy cost is reduced by 1. Increase Rainstorm duration, increase Blizzard slow. And it seems like you can just swap these whenever you want. I like that. Psionic Focus, generic. Psionic Matrix, Stormcaller. So we have to get kills in each of these areas to buff them. That's neat. I think keeping the Rainstorm going a little bit longer is good. Rain deals 2 damage per second. We have to get up to like significantly more kills.
I'm not totally sure how our scientists do it, but this is where we study the blighted to convert their energy into even more power. Huh. It sure is convenient that no matter what we're planning to study, the DNA you recover matches our needs perfectly. And if you ever get too much, we can always forget everything we know and do it better from the start next time.
Okay, so you're not committed to this. That's interesting. I like that. There's this debate in games whether you should like lock in choices the players make or always give them options to kind of undo it. Playing survival mode at the end of a game is a great way to earn extra DNA if you can manage to hold out. Spend at least 1 point in a connected node to unlock the nodes below it. Okay, so we're starting from the top. Aggressive Instincts. 2% damage per DNA. This is our Scion rank here. Ranking up fully resets your account to 0 DNA, 0 kills. Kind of like Prestige. Grants you increasing strength. Current rank upgrades, okay. Harvest the DNA from the prime leaders of the Blighted and harness their own strength against them. Okay. So, 2% extra damage just across the board, I guess. That's good. What's this one? Plus 1 second supply crate duration per DNA. Minus 1 breakthrough damage per DNA. And 2% slow. Let's take some of this defensive stuff. Tremor damage. This, we don't know what type of damage the enemies are going to be doing yet. Structure health regen every 60 seconds. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's go into that a bit. Regenerative steel regens. That's probably like beyond us. It's beyond what we need. Plus 3 turret locations. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to see if I can beeline down there. That seems really helpful. And I probably should have just went here so I had access to both. Start with a charge of Cataclysm. Seems fine. Let's put the rest just into straight damage. I think having the extra turret stuff seems awesome.
Yes.
Then we have this No Hope tab.
Goes to die. If you're looking for more of a challenge, then you've come to the right place.
Okay.
Harder enemies means greater rewards, though. Or so I've been told.
Challenge yourself with new mutations, increased survival time, reduced information, and more. Each No Hope option increases the score earned. Current No Hope multiplier is 0.
Someone ate their Wheaties this morning.
That's cool.
Okay, some people celebrate mediocrity.
Okay, okay. Survive longer. Leave them for now. Let's see what hope discoveries are.
The more you achieve, the stronger you get. And the more bragging you can do. What good is saving all of humanity if you can't tell everyone about it?
I like your style. Unlock new power by completing specific feats of strength and secure your place as the Supreme Scion. So it tells you what these do. Double the time before kill streak ends. Double the score you get from kill streaks. By getting a kill streak of 4,000 in a single game. Getting a kill streak of 1,000 in a single game. Okay, we have the right idea here. Reach rank 1 to unlock in the research tab. Ranking up fully resets. Okay. Spend at least 1 point in a connected node. Oh, here. I guess I could have maybe just purchased this. Oh, I need 100 DNA. Unlock Scion rank 10. Okay, well, let's keep going. Let's do another one. Should we just go... Let's go straight hard here and see what happens. Okay, I can already see... This already looks very stressful. We've got Lightning Strike here. We have Conduit. We have Overcharge. And we have Rebuke. Instantly kills all overcharged enemies in an area, refunding a small amount of energy. Overcharge all enemies across the map, locking them in place permanently and arcing constant damage to enemies around them. Okay, guys, wish me luck. Very high and damage over time. Energy management easy. Unique resources overcharged. Bonus score rebuked enemy. We're gonna eat it. We're gonna eat dust right now. Okay. Okay, so are we looking at... Looks like the same map, but we should have more turret spots. Let's place these down.
Barrier placement. It really matches the post-civilization decor you've got going.
Cheap
well,
one there.
You,
Barrier there.
To save the world, and it's only the 15th time today.
So they're only approaching from the north right now. I feel like getting stuff into these... Oh, we've got to get some barricades between here so they don't just go willy-nilly. But I feel like this is kind of a big choke point because these guys will come down. These guys, some go across, some go up, obviously. But let's do mortar turret here for now.
This one, the Killinator 9000.
So Conduit applies the primed condition to enemies in a small area. Primed enemies can be charged with Lightning Strike. So you go Conduit into Lightning Strike, blast enemies with a bolt of lightning causing massive damage. So if I go here, massive damage. Yep. Charging any primed enemies hit. Charged enemies are slowed by 25% and can be overcharged. Stuns all charged enemies on the map. Okay. So you're seeing the layout here. Or the approach. East and west. Now, in the first one that we did, we had like rain-wide map. Or map-wide rain. Stuns all charged enemies. So yeah, stuns them. Rebuke, instant death. Oh, okay. Instantly kill overcharged enemies in the area and refund half energy per second. So what is holding me back from doing this overcharge? We have a supply drop. Black Blossom is coming. I gotta find the supply drop here. Let me use the time stopper here. I'm gonna throw this down. Do you guys see the drop? Do you see the drop? I don't see the drop. I don't see the drop. Time is running. It's just that we've paused the enemies. It's not like we can pause the actual game. Let's drop a turret here. And I think we drop a turret here. Oh, I can't.
Choice is what I would.
Zap. I didn't mean to actually do that. That's fine. Let's group them up. Rain, Zap, Charge, Rebuke. And let's go into our mining as much as we can here. Okay. I don't see the supply drop and it's stressing me. There it is. Let's go. These are like things we need to be looking for to increase our overall score. Let's just drop one of these. Cool.
You do know we're under attack.
Yes. Right? Yes, I've heard. Thanks. I'm gonna go double mortar here. I know last time we had a slow there. Let's see how this one feels. Make them all pink. Start zapping. Freezing. Zap, 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 zap. And you get some energy refunded, which is cool. Let's see if we can do like a big prime here. They're all frozen. It's me hitting this ability here, by the way, that overcharge. So zap, 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 freeze, overcharge. Got him. And now, this one is a little bit more complex in the sense that I have to combo way more things together. Let's upgrade this. Why not? 8 minutes. We do have 2 sitting here. I feel like I don't need to babysit this too much. Maybe I should just Cataclysm when the big guy's on there. Right? Like, why not? Supply drop, go. I'm just gonna spam this as they come in, like, try and deal with it. Sure.
Whoa. Cool it on the ability spamming their champ. We have turrets for a reason.
Okay, I actually did get... I spent all my energy. I didn't even realize. So it does get costly, and that's good. 411. So this area is a bit weak because I can only place 1 turret. Let's do a mortar turret here, and then I'm also going to do maybe an inhibitor turret to try that out. We did the slow. Or did we do inhibitor? No, I think we did slow. Yeah. Okay, so let's take that. Black Blossom is alive somewhere on the map. Find it and kill it quickly before it causes a tremor, damaging all your structures. Okay. Oh, there you are. You're cute. Gone. Okay. Is it getting too sweaty up here? It might be. Let's see. Okay, I think it's gonna be okay. They do have like a little bit of regen, but this guy's gonna be a problem. Okay. Absolutely owning.
I totally would build that for you. If we had the resources.
I like the sound effects. They're done pretty well. This guy needs to be frozen. That's an interesting design choice, that you can just do this to any enemies. It's starting to get a little more aggressive here, though. Okay.
You do know we're under attack.
I've heard, yeah. So I think the idea for this is you wanna be able to get that freeze on as many as you can, this overcharge. So you get as many hit with the lightning strike as possible, and then go into the overcharge, and then rebuke, click through them all fast. Sick. I mean, research has been hit, apparently. I need some turrets here. Let's go mortar, and let's do, we could do one of each here, maybe. Let's do an inhibitor, and I'll do a slow here. We got a prime. Research seems to be the one that's struggling, but I think we're okay there. Now that we have these turrets up, should be even better. Let's just clear the map, because why not? Just for funsies. Okay, 241. We could invest more into our mining. Let's just dump everything in there for now. And the cost in this game, everything escalates. Supply score chilling. So So your first buy or upgrade is cheap. I'm becoming poor here. So Rebuke has no cost, which is kind of cool. And this is how you get your energy back. Come on, baby. I need 10. Let's let that build back up a little bit. Instantly gain 50% max energy. Yep, that'll do. Let's throw a little vortex down here. Nice. Maybe throw up some barriers here just in case. That just got rid of such a huge amount. That vortex seems insanely strong. And here, it's just like all of our turrets just crush. Ooh, big boy here. Just gonna handle him. Okay, they don't need any help. Okay, let's go turrets now. Where was that triple that we were talking about? Here, right? Put down a slow. We have one of each. Let's go into our output here. One minute left. I think we're in a fine position. Zap. Oh, hello. Let's just wipe the map here. Delete everyone. Bye. Let's throw down one of these for fun. Yeah. I mean, it increases the cost of everyone that you use, right? So they should be powerful. Let's upgrade the slow here. It'd be nice to see a couple of extra effects. Like, you can see that this thing firing and that's fine, but I guess you're just accepting that they're slowed within this area of influence, but that's something that they could probably add and probably have plans to add already.
Great job!
Nice.
I knew you could do it. Now I can close the files on what to do in the case of complete annihilation.
Okay, yeah, not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Now, there's probably other things I could be doing here. Like, they talked about going past the runtime, increasing the amount of time, using these multipliers. What did I get here? Use Cataclysm 3 times in a single game. Now, supply crates arrive every 30 seconds instead of 60. Okay, so that's actually pretty major. That's cool. But, like, messing around in here, I think, is a good idea. You change some of the multipliers, make enemies harder, faster, stronger, Kanye, you know what I mean? But, yeah, this is neat. I like. How do I reach rank 1? How do I reach rank 1? Is it just here? Because this goes to rank 10. But I need 100 DNA to get there. Maybe it's just I have to spend 100 DNA in this tree to get to that. That's possible. And like it says here, playing survival mode at the end of a game is a great way to earn extra DNA if you can manage to hold out. But I don't know how to trigger that. I don't know how to trigger that for now. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll have links down below for you to take a look at this game. It is early access, and there are some opportunities to improve here, but I think the core stuff is fun. If you liked StarCraft 2 Arcade, I think you'll be right at home here. And if you like tower defense, this has got a little bit of that going on. And yeah, have some fun with it. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring the video, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.